What's up, everybody? It's your host, Jaden, for Illini Daily. Let's just get straight to it, man. The format of today is we sadly got a little bad of a gradient. We got some bad news. But after that, we're right back to cooking up some positivity, man. We got some good things to talk about. The Illini beat Nebraska. Katon Waggler got Big Ten Player of the Month. And we got to talk about the preview for the Northwestern versus the Illini game. But if you haven't seen the bad news, it's in the bottom right here. Aaron Henry's no longer our DC, man. It's some sad news to hear. He went to Notre Dame to be the defensive back coach and co-defensive coordinator for them. Um, I, I'm lost for words, man. It's very difficult to hear news like that, especially with how great of a defensive back developer he is. If you guys don't know, he's helped guys make it to the NFL and made them pretty much near elite. Devon Witherspoon, who's the best corner, like a top five corner right now, and I would argue definitely the best corner in Seattle, who's now competing for a Super Bowl. Kirby Joseph, who was once the interception leader for the Lions in 2024. Quan Martin, who plays for the Commanders and is a multiple position defensive back juggernaut. He moves around, man. And Nate Hobbs, who's the leading cornerbacks for the Packers, and it's just really difficult, man, because the defensive back position is very crucial for the Illini. We've always had great guys at the defensive back position. I just named a couple, and the fact that we're losing such a great developer in that aspect is very, very painful. Especially with how our defense runs, we use different sets for different type of defensive backs. We move them around depending on what offense we're facing, and the fact that we're losing a developer who coaches to be ready for those type of situations is a little scary to think about, man. Because Brett Bielema is always ready for different types of sets. So our cornerbacks, our safeties, our nickelbacks always got to be ready for different looks and different sets. So the fact that now he has to hire somebody new to develop these guys into primetime players is a little scary to think about, man, because you just don't know. And there aren't as great coaches as Aaron Henry, especially with the category or the people that I said that he's developed into great players. It's a little scary thing to think about, man, because players like that are a dime a dozen, and the fact that we're losing a coach who can create people like that is a very, very, very difficult situation. So let's just have a moment to just reflect and think about how crucial and how terrible this news really is. But we got to switch it up, man, because I don't want to be negative. I know you guys don't want to be negative, so let's just switch it up. Because, man, we got our get back, man. We got a revenge on Nebraska. We beat them, bro. 78-69. We out rebound them. Now we didn't shoot better than them. They definitely shoot better than us. But nobody outscored our boy Katon Waggler, bro. So the fact that we had the top scorer of the day and we out rebound them because we're the blue collar team that gets all rebounds. We try our best. And the fact that we beat them that way is a great feeling to have, man. We should be positive. We're going to be moving up on the top 10. We're probably going to be a top 5 team now, maybe top 6. And the fact that we beat Nebraska, who's ranked number 5, is just a great feeling to have, man. Because we just beat Purdue, and then we beat Washington, and now we're going into beating Nebraska, man. That's 3 big games. And the fact that we just went through that cycle is just a positivity bubble just bursting, man. It's just a great feeling. And then let me read up these stats because this is just great to have. Jake Davis, 13 points, 3 for 6 for 3. Keep shooting, my boy. You got the green light, in my opinion. Because, man, he's been doing a great job since he's been moved to the starting position, bro. He just does whatever he needs to do, and he's a great three-point shooter. Mirkovic, he didn't have that great of a three-point shooting day, but he still got some tough buckets inside. And he still got 8 rebounds because he's a rebounding machine, man. He does whatever he needs to do to get rebounds. And the Twins, bro, they both got over 3 blocks. Love that energy. Defensive energy, baby. We get stops. We're stopping. And Nebraska is no slouch, man. They're a top 3 offense, and we beat them, bro. Don't even get me started. I'm trying to simmer down. But and Stabakovic had 2 crucial layups that brought us back into a tie in the second half. And yes, we didn't shoot very well, but man, we competed, man. We had so many stops on them. It was just crazy. We had to change our defensive sets in order for them to stick with us because man, they were playing a hard man defense, man. The fact that they had Katon Waggler only be stopped to like 11 points in the first half. Now, a lot of you are probably being like, 11 points in the first half is really, really good. Bro, he was 4 for 11 from the field. That is terrible. And he's usually a way better shooter than that. And he was making his free throws. They had to keep fouling him, man. Every time he got into the paint, even in the mid-range shots, they were like, we can't let this man get hot because if he gets hot, we're not going to be able to stick with him. But he still did. He still shot 4 for 9 for the 3. And you know our boy's going to give easy buckets to his teammates, man. He got 5 assists. And he had 2 steals, 2 crucial steals. Man, I just love this guy. You know, he just always does the right thing. And the Twins, bro, even though they're both over 7 feet tall, the fact that they're both scoring in an irate rate, Zamir, he didn't miss, bro. He had 7 points, and he missed 1 free throw. I'll take that any day from a center. And his brother, Tomislav, man, you know our boy's gonna get 12 points, and he's improving that 3-point shot, man. He was 2 for 4, bro. I'll take that any day of the week. I'm so excited for this team, man. And the fact that we just won against a team that we've been trying to get our get back from since we lost. Bro, they're that 3rd team. They gave us our 3rd loss. And now they're part of our win streak, man. That's a great feeling to have. So, but yeah, man, I hope that made you guys feel better because our boys cooked. And the fact that they're getting their revenge on a team that people were saying they were way better than us, that we beat, easy? Not easy. I shouldn't say easy, but we competed against to outscore and out rebound. I'll take that any day of the week. And let's just get to the hero, man. Let's just because I'm calling our boys the Avengers, and we need to talk about the leader of the Avengers, man. Katon Waggler, bro. Shout out to you, my boy. Congrats. He won Big Ten Player of the Month. Everybody knows that was pretty obvious. You know, he dropped 46, and then he dropped 22, and now he just dropped 28. Like, our boy's been on a tear for this whole month of January, and he's been the most talked about player. Man, he was the most untalked about player. Didn't even think he'd be an NBA prospect. Now everybody is arguing he might be a top 4 to 6 pick. So the fact that he's been talked about this much is insane. His points per let's just read off his stats because his points per game have improved, his assists have improved, and his steals have improved. He's now averaging 18.1 points per game in college basketball, where everybody plays defense. It's just a great thing to have, bro. And in my opinion, and I know a lot of people are going to argue this, I think he's the best player under Brad Underwood. I'm just being honest, man. He's 6'6". He's a 3-level scorer. He's a great guard. He pushes the floor. He gets rebounds. And now his defense has been getting up. Yes, he doesn't really average a steal right now, but he's averaging 0.7. So he's technically, if you're rounding it, he's averaging a steal. So his defensive prowess is improving. He scores, and he averages 5 rebounds. That's all you need for a guard to have, man. 18, 5, and 4? Bro, you can't teach that. That's just next level scoring. And the fact that he's being talked about the way he is just proves to me that this man is special, bro. And in my honest opinion, I truly think he's better than Terrence Shannon and Ayo DeSumo, whose 2 players, in my opinion, have been the best under Brad Underwood. But, man, nobody's better than Katon Waggler, bro. Nobody's better than Katon Waggler. Because this man is just different, bro. Words can't describe how special he's going to be. And he's just getting better every single night. And the fact that he's scoring against top opponents like this, like, bro, Nebraska, 28 points. Purdue, and I know a lot of people are hating Purdue right now, but he scored 46. Those were 2 teams. Now Purdue dropped. in their ranking, but those are two teams that were in the top 5 when we played against them. Two teams, and the fact that we beat them and Katon Waggler led the Illini to the helm just shows how special he is, bro. Just really think about it. Now let's talk about this next matchup. Uh, we're facing off against Northwestern. I'm not really worried about them. A lot of people are going to say this is another trap game because we have been on a tear on this win streak. Uh, it's it's hard to keep a win streak, man. Regardless of any sport, and if we lose to them, it's going to push us down really hard because now I think we're going to be ranked number 6. But the fact that we have been beating this top competition and Northwestern's not even close to that makes me feel really, really good. But they do have a player that I do need to talk about who's been leading their team. Uh, Nick Martinellini. If I butchered that, I'm sorry yet again. But he's a really good player, man. He's outscoring everybody in college basketball right now. He's averaging 23.7. And I bet a lot of you are going to be like, who is this guy? Why is he not talked about more? He's a really solid forward, man. He's averaging basically 24 points per game, 6.8 assists and 6.8 rebounds and 1.5 assists. He's just really, really good. He's a solid 3-level scorer. He'll drive. He's a solid height. He's 6'7", and he could be an NBA prospect. I don't know. I haven't heard a lot of people really talked about him. But the fact that he's leading college basketball in scoring and nobody's talking about him just tells you how really lackluster the Northwestern team is. And I'm not trying to put them down because anybody in the Big Ten I think is a top competitor anywhere else. So the fact that they are 10-12 means they could still beat us. But I don't know. The Illini is on a tear right now. We're the Avengers, bro. We're ready for any type of competition. We'll take on Thanos to the government. That's what the Avengers did. And I'm not saying any type of government. I was talking about like Hydra. But anyway, that's enough of the comic analogies. But I just think we could beat anybody, and I'm just really, really excited for what this team is about to do. So if we beat Northwestern, man, the sky's the limit. And we have more bigger games coming. I know we have Michigan State soon, and that's going to be a really, really big game. And yeah, man, I'm just feeling really, really positive. And I don't know what's our weakness right now. Because even when we have a bad shooting night, we still win. When teams trying to out-rebound us, better luck next time, bud. Our defensive efforts are always going to be there. We're not going to let anybody just take over a game, regardless if they score high or not. And I keep bringing this up, we have 6 players who are averaging over 10 points. That's rare in college basketball. So we just got the Avengers, bro, and we can beat anybody, and we're ready for anything. So I hope you guys enjoy. Still leave comments down below. I still read them, man. I appreciate all you guys have been saying. I'll be better with the names, and I apologize. Sometimes I struggle at reading names, so I apologize to everybody. I'll try to be better and work at it. And I hope you guys have been enjoying the show, and I'll see you guys next time.